Like, you're not gonna tell me Naruto Uzumaki didn't work hard. That's just stupid. You know what, man? This wasn't a part of the plan. But I've seen a video.
Memes.
See this title. And the hard work versus talent debate is stupid. I think it is stupid, but it depends where you go with it. Is it on some like, is Naruto about hard work versus talent? Okay, no, I think that's stupid too. Here's my problem with the debate. It just goes down a rabbit hole of major dishonesty. Pre-Neji? No. I'm not even going to bring up Neji, at least yet. But I feel like when we have a conversation about this character didn't work hard because they, for example, bring up Naruto, I guess to start it off, right? The idea that Naruto doesn't work hard because ultimately this is possible is crazy. Like, you're not going to tell me Naruto Uzumaki didn't work hard. That's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's my issue. Am I denying that Naruto being a reincarnation with Kurama does not help him? I'm not denying that he doesn't get assistance from these things. And shout out to him, I watched this video. Shout out to Swag Kage, for example. Because when you really think about it, one, you niggas overrate the fuck out of it. Think of every fight Naruto gets involved in. If he does do what you guys say he does and abuse the fox, he 90% of the time loses that fight. Think about every time Naruto just crashes out and gives into the Nine Tails. It's like a narrative consistency that, hey, you're not supposed to do that, twin. You better get cooked. He either doesn't get the result he wants or he just loses. I don't like this idea that Naruto didn't bust his ass and work hard for. And then like what they'll do, for example, is they'll be like, this isn't hard work because only Naruto could do this because he's born different. I'm like, gang, that's such a dishonest way to view the series. The nigga shadow clones himself a million fucking times, so he's doing like years worth of training in X amount of time. You're mad that he got so strong so fast, but you can't sit there and tell me the nigga didn't just, on all accounts, work for fucking year, like literally years worth of training. It's such a weird way to view the series. Yes, I think Naruto is a hard worker. Like, for example, another one, and we're gonna keep it simple, My Glorious King. I don't know how people do this with Goku. Actually, I do know. So the argument with Goku is he's not a hard worker because Goku is a Saiyan, and if he didn't hit his head, 90% odds he wipes out Earth, and he has Zenkai boost, and all of these things. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Sure, Goku adapts. He's a natural born fighter. That's the story of original Dragon Ball. But the story of original Dragon Ball at some point, let alone Dragon Ball Z, and my God, give Super all the shit in the world, but one of the main emphasis, if not the emphasis of Super, is someone's always stronger than you, Goku. You need to train. Literally from, I would say from this moment on, like it's so painfully obvious, and even the build up to this arc, Goku versus Roshi is about, hey gang, my brother in Christ, you need to train because someone out there is gonna kick your ass. You can't get too complacent. Goku is clearly a fucking hard worker. Now, if I have to pull up like someone who is like of natural talent per se, this, for example, to stick to the two anime we've used thus far, this is like an example of a character who was natural talent for the longest time. Hence why he was the antagonist of the arc. Gaara was, hey gang, fuck you, I'm born diff. Like that's what that was. If I have to be that guy with the tinfoil hat and pick a character who I think, this nigga don't work hard, this nigga he just strong just cuz, I guess I see some people saying them in chat. Maybe I can see a Gohan. Maybe. But I don't like saying Gohan either because Gohan gets punished whenever he doesn't practice. The thing with Gohan is Gohan people do this thing of he doesn't work hard because of, he's, if Gohan trained, he's the strongest, and then he minimally trains. I've memed that. But here's my thing with Gohan. In defense of this character not being seen as a hard worker, Gohan is kind of like thrown into the craziest shit possible. The nigga Gohan frame 1. Holy shit. Yeah, we're at war with aliens. What? Nigga, I don't even know how to read. Yeah, we're at war with aliens, and then not only that, we're actually gonna go to an alien planet to meet an even stronger alien who is the embodiment of natural talent, by the way. And after we meet that alien, then we're gonna go back and we're gonna fight robots. Yes! We're gonna fight robots! And then after we fight the robots, we're gonna fight another alien! Or I guess he's part robot, part alien, part cicada. Then after all of that, we got more
Saiyans.
So like, Gohan is given the worst straw. The last one is literally the one where you can be like, oh, he could have been training. But everything prior to that, like, this nigga's training is death matches. The nigga Gohan's training is quite literal death matches in Z. So for me to say, yeah, Gohan, he just never works hard. I mean, he ain't got that much time. Any time he had time to train prior to Boo, he did. It wasn't like Tot Gohan refused to train. Tot Gohan was training. That's the reason you hate grown up Gohan, because that's the first time he refused to train. So I don't know about Gohan necessarily. Chat was saying Frieza and Boo. That's kind of where I'm getting at. Most of these shows that y'all are saying these characters aren't hard workers, the antagonists are the natural talent. Frieza, until recent, is the embodiment of natural talent. My brothers in Christ, Frieza has an arc dedicated to him training for the first time. Like, holy shit, bro. Now, chat's been spamming him for a while, so let me not ignore it. The closest thing to natural talent thus far probably is my other glorious king. The narrator tells you, LOL, he's built diff. The story tells you, LOL, he's built diff. His backstory tells you, LOL, he's born diff. I don't think that he doesn't train, though. I mean, obviously, he works hard in terms of mastering his things. It's just off screen. We don't see the grind, and we're visual people for the most part. Not visual learners, but we're visual people. He trains. We just don't see it. It kind of goes from that time he almost died until, oh shit, this nigga's him now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we seen the flashback. Yeah, see here, yeah, see, chat. I beat you to it, nigga. Calm down. Beat you to it. But that's what I'm saying. He does train. We just don't see it. We don't see all of these like over the top training arc with Gojo. But he definitely trained. One of the backstory things that we get is how after he's trained, this nigga has like a ton of shit floating in the air, and they're like, damn, you've really been working on this infinity thing. When he's about to get packed up, then the nigga is like, I've always thought about using this reverse curse technique shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if he didn't work for that, he would have died. So even Gojo is kind of like on the fence of, I guess you can say, I guess, sure, he's mostly natural talent, but like, even if you just pay attention to the story and just accept the story for what it is, Gojo worked hard too. Meruem, yet again, another antagonist, which kind of is the point. Every time y'all do this, chat, I'm going to remind you, like, as you keep naming these characters, especially these antagonists, not necessarily the point of this story. I had to take 2 more seconds. This story wasn't a hard work to beat talent thing. This was just like a humanity thing, an irony thing. As time went on, Meruem became more humane and Gon became a fucking monster. But speaking of Gon, there ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me Gon is just natural talent. Sure, they literally tell you, and this is the worst part of this debate, because certain statements are overblown. I'm not saying don't listen to the story. On the TSO Sage channel, I say all the time, you niggas ignore storylines a lot to have your takes. And there are literal statements of Gon and Killua being like these 1 in a million generation talents. I'm pretty sure someone outwardly states, yeah, like 1 in 10 million. Thank you, chat. They outwardly state that. How the ever? Just because that statement was said, the reason they are those talents and have that potential is because if it is molded the right way, they will be monsters. This is shown by even more statements by Hisoka, even more statements by Bisky, and I don't know,
Every nigga they encounter.
Every person they encounter, they're like, holy shit, yo, if these niggas work hard, they'll be cracked. And then they work hard. That's why they're cracked. Bakugo works hard. Again, maybe we're suffering from, I'm gonna call it Gojo syndrome for the rest of this video. Because Bakugo's training is in like these montages of My Hero. My Hero will constantly have these montages of these characters in class doing these training scenes or whatever. And like, there was one scene where Bakugo's just like fucking exploding his own arms off in a bucket and shit like that. But yeah, we gonna sit there and say Bakugo doesn't train? Bakugo's whole gimmick is, fuck this nigga Zuko Midoriya. Fuck this nigga Zuko Midoriya. Then it turns into, bro, I've accepted that nigga's him, but I'm gonna make my own legacy. Mark my words. Like Bakugo, and that's why I fucks with Bakugo as a character so much. Because at some point in time, Bakugo's character, he isn't even on some, I gotta catch him. But he then turns into I've accepted that Izuku Midoriya just got it. But what I'm not going to do is ever stop, because one, that will probably uninspire that nigga. But two, nigga, fuck that. I'm going to be my own hero. So it is what it is. The million was all talent. We were trolling. I don't even need to address Lemillion being all talent. You think that? That's fine. But yeah, like I could keep this going on and on and on. I think this argument, the reason why this debate is stupid is because people try to do this thing where it's like, gang, I don't know. Maybe this guy, we didn't see him train a lot. Or this guy, he has these statements of being a prodigy, a reincarnation, naturally gifted talent, or whatever the fuck. And it's like, damn, you're about to discredit everything you do see or everything the narrator tells you about, oh, yo, this nigga been busting his ass for like 5 years. Like, chill, bro. Technically, Yuji is talent. Yeah, Yuji is talent, but he also trains. I'm gonna be blunt. This is the color black. You see this? This is the color white. My issue is, chat, sometimes, regardless of how you spell it, sometimes things are gray.
And sometimes the answer is it's a bit of both.
Like, my God, I'll keep it going for the sake of content, for the sake of like going down this rabbit hole. Another one. I thought this one was flagrant, but someone in chat said otherwise. Nico Robin from One Piece, sure, has an insane devil fruit power, but Nico Robin's whole thing, hell, the entire Straw Hats whole thing during the time skip was training to get stronger. Yes, my nigga, Nico Robin worked hard. Yeah, the whole thing about the 2-year time skip was they worked hard. You just didn't see it. You just did not see it. Nico Robin goes from doing shit like this to fucking flying. If she could always fucking do that, I promise you.
She would have did it in the past.
Niggas mix up potential with talent. I think that's what it might be. But I think it's more so people just want. By the way, whenever chat finds a guy that is not an antagonist, that I'll sit there and be like, okay, maybe, sure, whatever. And a comment will have to save me from falling for their bait trap or whatever. I want you to like really harp home all the characters we're breezing through. We're debunking all of these characters. And it's like, okay, maybe that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's common in anime for the characters to work hard while also having potential to, you know, reach that potential. You know what? Let's define potential. Having or showing the capacity to become or develop into something in the future. Latent qualities or abilities that may be developed and lead to future success. Chat. So let's say, fuck it. TSO Sage has the potential to beat John Jones. That does not mean that TSO Sage in 30 years, if he never practices, never does a push-up, gets fat, will beat up John Jones.
My nigga.
That means if TSO Sage gets in the gym, learns how to fight, goes through his own hardships, goes through his own trials and tribulations, has the potential to beat John Jones if he works for it. If he works for it. You know what I'm saying? Gohan begs to get, oh, well, now we're just in the loop. And that's also not true. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not, TSO Sage as a raw talent is stronger than John Jones. That's fucking Frieza. That's fucking Frieza. Escanor, damn, I ain't seen 7 Deadly Sins in a long time. I'll have to rewatch it to get back to you on Escanor. Maybe Escanor's ooh, we got you. Chat's obviously at this point searching for a character. Comment section, comment below if Escanor's ever worked hard. Let me go ahead and Google it. Has Escanor ever trained? While the anime 7 Deadly Sins doesn't explicitly show Escanor undergoing extensive training, it is heavily implied that he did train to some degree, especially considering his position as a holy knight and the immense power of his ability, which requires a high level of control and focus to utilize effectively. His strength is largely attributed to his natural talent, though. Yeah, I'd like to believe if I remembered it or whatever, but yeah, chat's harping Escanor because I don't remember it, so I'm probably gonna say it's a gaslight. Oh no, chat, this ain't good for you. Chat, you want to know who agrees with y'all? You want to know what's confirming that I think y'all are wrong on some counter gaslight shit? Chat.
Gamer rant on your side. Oh! Oh!
Y'all niggas got gamer rant on you. Hey, no, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I ain't gonna. Fucking we wrong. A nigga in chat said, "Oh nah, fuck it, we wrong." Hey, no, yeah, that's not looking good for y'all, man. Gamer rant, y'all finally found a character that was like, yeah, and my whole thing is, I just don't remember the anime. Google says it's heavily implied he fucking trained, which I do believe, yeah, that he just didn't spawn in like that. But I just don't remember the logistics, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But y'all having gamer rant on your side is ooh. But yeah, I think we can debunk Beerus. Beerus trained, 100%. Beerus trained. I don't want to like do too much and put manga shit on there, but Beerus trained. Debunk Hiei. Here's Hiei. Boom. Uses a power. Hurts his arm pretty fucking badly. You know, right here. Heavily injured. Furthermore, we can just talk about the characters he couldn't beat in the past. But fun fact for you. Fun fact of the day, I suppose. Yeah, you see this? This is because at some point in time, he wraps up the arm to kind of like limit himself a bit. Because, yeah, he goes on to master the darkness shit to a degree. He's literally like stated to be, oh my God, he's the first person to train so hard and so vigorously and was willing to accept so much pain that he actually became the first person to somewhat master the darkness dragon's energy for his own self. Furthermore, and I just got done talking to my chat about this, but there was a part, and I wish I knew the episode number, but there's a part in when Yusuke is grieving, sitting on a beach. Everyone pulls up and they're like, hey, how the fuck you hurt your arm again? My arm wasn't listening during the training. I wanted it to be strong. I wanted it to grow stronger. It wasn't listening, so I heard it. Like the nigga Hiei literally, I don't know what y'all want. If that's not working hard, the nigga said I worked so hard, but my arm wasn't listening and then hurt myself. And I saw chat again. We're character hunting because chat's chat. Saw chat say Whis. So now we're talking about Whis. And again, I think that's straight up a goalpost move, but let's talk about him. Whis is literally not a protagonist. Hate to be that guy, hate to rain on parades, but yeah, Whis is on all accounts a goalpost move. Whis literally states on millions of occasions, hey gang, I can't interfere. I will not interfere. There's so much into that where Beerus, who is training for that, which by the way, I know what's next, Beerus didn't work hard. Angel in training, which kind of subtly implies that Angel's trained, but you know, never trained, he was born that way. Holy shit, I just debunked it my damn self. But no, fine, whatever. Fine, sure, whatever. You know, angels never trained a damn in their life, but there's angels in training. Cool. You know, Beerus, his whole gimmick is, hey, you can't interfere, buddy. Ichigo, you know what's fucked up? I haven't even gotten that far in Bleach, and I could debunk Ichigo. Like, nigga, there's an entire... Y'all are now naming characters with training arcs. There is an entire training arc during the Soul Society arc. I want to see an Aaron's debunk. Y'all are... Yeah, we're done. You better off saying Levi, thank you! Thank you. There's someone with a fucking brain. At that point, you're better off naming Levi because at least with Levi, you don't see all of the Todd Levi scenes. But you're telling me Aaron Yeager. He joins the scouts
To train his body into fight titans.
And even if you wanted to move it to just his Titan powers, he trains those too. Jesus Christ. EARLLY. Oh, yeah. You know what? Take care, stay blessed on that one, and I'm dead ass. Yeah, y'all getting desperate. EARLLY. You know what, gang? You got me. Yeah, right at that point, bro, fucking SpongeBob. Take care, stay blessed. But I think my chat just proved. And River, you let me know. Caleb, you let me know. Astro, let me know. Did we just make a video out of a hypothetical yap session? Because I think chat just proved that the hard work versus talent debate's stupid. I think this chat just proved that this debate is stupid. Because you niggas really started naming every character in the book, and whether it's a character who is clearly not a protagonist, is a flagrant antagonist, literal gag characters, or just straight up manipulations of the plot, the depths y'all are trying to go to find a character who does not work hard. Gang, anime characters, for the most part, they get their power-ups because they work hard. And if they did not, 90% of the time, they're an antagonist who, hey, were born built diff, and the whole point is their path to power being the right way. Take care, stay blessed. I'll see you all next time.